We have reached day 4 of the month-long strike for the STM's maintenance workers, but it has felt like an eternity for many on and off the island. Both sides are expected to meet today in the hopes of getting closer to a deal, but many industries across the city are putting pressure on the Quebec government to intervene in the matter. The Montreal Chamber of Commerce has even asked Labour Minister Jean Boulet to put Bill 89 into effect earlier. That law, which would allow the government, give them some mechanisms to end this strike, only goes into effect on November 30th. Let's find out more on this with Isabelle Dessureault, the president of the Montreal Chamber of Commerce. Madame Dessureault, welcome to the program.
Yes, good morning.
And of course, you took over in your role in June. You were named in May, took over in June. So thanks for making your first appearance on this program. Been waiting to talk to you. Thanks so much.
A pleasure, Mr. McCuss.
Okay, so what is the position here of the Montreal Chamber of Commerce on these STM strikes?
Well, as you just said, we ask and we call the government to bring forward the implementation of what was called the Essential Service Act. We are happy at this point that the Minister, Jean Boulet, has stated that he's not ruling out this option. So this is a good thing. So we've been heard. So many of because it's the Chamber of Commerce, but it's also the Hotel Association, Restoration, the cultural community as well. So we are many that are asking the government that now that he has the tools to act, that it must use them.
So what are you seeing?
Yeah,
like what has been
pragmatic about it?
And what has been the impact on business, on culture? What are you seeing? What are you hearing?
Well, at this point, it's impossible for us to put a number of that, but. We've heard what some union representatives told about we're only thinking about profit, but this strike, the cost of this strike is not only monetary. This strike is suffocating Montreal's vitality. It has to be taken into account. Cultural events are suffering. People are not. They have their tickets to go to the theater, but they're not going. We've seen this morning students waiting for hours in their school, always until they have a means of transportation. Traffic has doubled. The road traffic has doubled. Patients are canceling their appointments. So we're not talking here about profitability. We're talking here about the vitality of a metropolis like Montreal.
What would you say to someone who says, "Listen, you're taking away, or you want to take away with this push to the labor minister? You want to take away one of the only levers that employees have, especially in a fight with the government." Well, what do you say to that?
Yeah. We're saying that we fully believe that a strike is a fundamental right, and we are not against that, not at all. But as the importance of the STM in a community like ours, for us, for many of us, for all the workers that are not on the 9 to 5, I would say, work schedule, this is a catastrophe. And it can actually, it has to stop. It cannot be repeated, for other 2 days during this month and last until the end of the month. We need a quick resolution, and this must not go on for sure. And Mr. McCuss, 75% of the STM's budget is spent on labor costs. So at this point, restructuring the work organization is needed, and this is what should be talked at the table. And we've seen graphics, we've seen comparison in terms of salary, and my point of view on that. And I'm not at the table, and I'm not negotiating, but as a leader in our community, I can tell you that it's not about people not being well paid for what they're doing right now at the service of the citizen. It's more about the organization of work.
We're with the president of the Montreal Chamber of Commerce, Isabelle Dessureault, is with us. Madame Dessureault, while I have you on the line, I want to ask you about Montreal's new mayor. How do you view the election of Soraya Martinez Ferrada, and what do you think that election will mean for the city?
Well, first, regarding STM, we applaud Mayor Martinez-Ferreira's decision to make this crisis a priority and to request an agreement within the next 10 days. So she immediately met with the STM leaders, and I believe she's meeting with the union today. We've told Le Trabouin and Soraya Martinez-Ferreira that we would be supportive of their vision and leadership, and this is what we're going to do in the next weeks and months with her and with her team. We're seeing there's a lot of new ideas to bring back a more business-friendly atmosphere in the city, and so we are happy to hear that, and also to be happy to contribute to solutions to make our city more productive, to have traffic issues that are improving, and security as well. So we will be at the table to work on solution with her.
What do you think should be at the top of her list for priorities when it comes to making the city a more attractive place for business and development?
Well, first, the STM strike. I think this is a major break for our prosperity. We've told, based on our survey with our members in the business community, that it should be there should be more predictability in doing business in Montreal. That means that if you need a permit to go and invest in a project, you need to know if it's going to be possible to have this permit and within which kind of timing. So predictability is super important. Of course, everything related to housing, to security in our city, and international relations as well. She said that this is not a priority for the next month, but for the next year, definitely to help business grow on an international level as well.
Madame Dessureault, we have to leave it there. I want to thank you so much for coming on the program this morning.
It was a pleasure, a first one, and I hope there will be many others.
Absolutely, same here. That is Isabelle Dessureault, the president of the Montreal Chamber of Commerce.
Pride is like love. You feel it in your heart. iHeartRadio, Canada's #1 streaming app for radio and podcasts, including iHeart Pride Canada, your favorite hits, and must-have party bangers, plus personalized and curated playlists like Back in the Day Pride.
Come together, celebrate love.
Take Pride with you, anytime, anywhere. Just ask your smart speaker to play iHeart Pride Canada. Stream us on your phone or listen now at iHeartRadio.ca.